Lassie appeared on a programme called The Big Time, hosted by Esther Ranson and her teeth. Did she ever think that one day she would go on to pick up gold discs in such hip places as Chile, Mexico and Argentina for crooning the toe-tapping hit Todo Mi Recuerda Ti? Which I think, if my Spanish is correct, means he had webbed hands and knew how to use them. Let's find out now as we meet the woman herself, Miss Sheena Easton.
You spoke fluent Spanish?
Beautiful bit of Spanish there.
Yeah, you interpreted that perfectly.
Before we chat, I was talking to the audience about this in the breakdown. I know you remember as well. There was the show The Big Time. I remember watching it when it went out.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to remind you, in case you haven't seen it, this is a quick clip from Sheena in action before she was the Sheena Easton we know and love now. Have a look at this.
Oops.
Tonight in Glasgow, the would-be pop star is singing at a dinner dance for dentists.
I think we should start like this. I can see clearly.
Well, as long as I don't want Viva Spanish.
I know what you mean.
Most singers worth their salt have served apprenticeships at functions, doing their best against all the odds.
And if you'd like to sit back and listen, this is I Can See Clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that have me blind. It's gonna be bright, bright, sunshiny day.
This is quite a classy booking for Sheena, a cut above the usual beer and bingo halls.
That's a great clip.
That was a really big gig for me.
Now, you haven't changed a bit, Sheena, I must say that first. Do you still do dentist dinner and dances, or...?
When I get the chance.
Now, The Big Time, do you think that really, I mean, it did. I think you were the only one really at The Big Time that did go on to sort of The Big Time. Do you think it would have happened anyway?
Well, you kind of like to believe that no matter what, you know, you'll come shining through, you know, follow your goals. So I think that I would have kept on going and trying really hard. Yeah. But there's no doubt that The Big Time was like such a launch. I know that I wouldn't have had my success so early if it hadn't been for that. It was a real gift.
Do you keep in touch with Esther?
Well, she interviewed me once again, and I think I got a Christmas card, and we exchanged Christmas cards once. But I'll be phoning her tonight. Yeah.
Having a good old chat. Do you ever feel embarrassed, though, that it started that way? Because it was kind of a sort of TV talent contest or something.
No, not at all. I mean, it was, before I did that, I had auditioned for the 10-year-old part in Annie. And I was at college at the time, and I was 19 going on 20.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had to flatten these things. Wear my hair back in barrettes with no makeup and go in and go like, tomorrow, tomorrow. Needless to say, I didn't get the part, but it just shows you that I'd have done anything.
And it must have been fun trying, I should imagine.
Absolutely.
Now, let me run some stuff, because we've got really hardly any time on the show left this evening, but you were working with Prince. You did the great single Sugar Walls. Now, how did you get together with Prince?
It was really simple. I kind of begged him to work with me. No, I sent a message to him. You know, I figured my mother always taught me you don't get anything unless you try. So I thought, well, I'll send him a note. So I did through my engineer at the time, and it turned out that he actually liked my voice, and he wrote the song for me. And I got the song 2 days after I asked him for it.
He's a quick worker, isn't he?
So I've been told.
Now, there were rumours in the press you were the kind of courting with young Prince.
I was stepping out.
You were stepping out, and I wondered, are you still collaborating? Are you still working together?
Well, the last thing we wrote together was 1989, but yeah, those stories were really silly. I mean, in fact, in the American press, how they had me and him splitting up, because they had to, like, get me dumping him so I could go on to Don Johnson or something.
Which I never believed, because I never believed you would go out with a man who rolled up his suit sleeves. I thought that was...
I would have gone out with Don Johnson if I had the chance.
You would have done?
I would have.
Well,
absolutely. I kiss her like that? You kidding me?
Now, did you actually kiss him properly, a proper snog and everything?
Oh, it was passionate and fabulous and totally fake for the cameras.
But
I was enjoying it anyway.
What a marvellous story. Dirty old Don. Listen, Sheena, we were going to have an end song from you. Unfortunately, we haven't got time.
Okay.
We've run out of time, so we can't have another song. It's been lovely meeting you.
And
Sheena
you.
Easton, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thanks also to my other guest this evening, the wonderful Maya Angelou. That's all for tonight. Be sure to join us on Friday for more fun than you can fit into a wetsuit. Thanks for watching. Good night.